All right, let's take a look at some of the final scores in the league tonight. The Coyotes battled it out against the Red Wings. Detroit posts the win with a strong defensive front when it mattered most. We got to take a quick break, everybody, but we've got a lot more to get to. Stay with us. Let's take a look at the rest of the action on the ice tonight in the National Hockey League. The Bolts faced off against the Sharks. San Jose too much to handle on this night, and they pick up the win. This wasn't the only game in the league tonight. Let's get you caught up on some of the other finals. The Wild played on the road against the Flames. Minnesota put up a strong fight, and they do enough to get the win. The Devils were on the road to take on the Kings. Los Angeles topples the opposition with a strong effort at both ends. Lots more puck talk coming your way, and we'll get to it next. Now let's take a look at some of the rest of the NHL. The Predators look to run roughshod over the Avalanche. Colorado proves to be too much to handle in this one as they find a way to pick up the OT win. The Kings were hoping to quiet the crowd on the road against the Ducks. Anaheim turns in a complete effort, and it's enough to pick up the win. The Canadiens were hoping to fly high on the road against the Lightning. Tampa picks up the shootout victory, coming up large in the skills competition. Hey, we got to pay a couple of bills here, but we got a lot more action we got to get to. Stay with us. Time to take a look at what happened around the league as we check in on some of the scores. The Golden Knights were on the road up against the Bruins. Boston topples the opposition with a night that just wouldn't want to end offensively. The Red Wings took to the ice for a collision with the Flames. Calgary puts up a clean sheet in the shutout victory. What a performance between the pipes. The Avalanche played on the road against the Jets. Winnipeg torched their opponents with a big offensive display. Hey, we got to take a quick pause for the cause, but we got a lot more on the other side. Don't even think about leaving us. All right, let's go around the horn and see what happened elsewhere around the NHL tonight. The Kings were hoping their offense would show up in a big way against the Sabres. Buffalo pulls one out in a tightly contested affair. The Preds had their hands full with the Wild. Nashville terrorized the goalie with a monster offensive display. The Islanders were in a dogfight on the road up against the Kraken. The New York Islanders turned it up to 11 in this one and easily pick up the win. The story on the ice continues in a moment. Let's take a look at the scoreboard and what went down tonight on the ice. The Ducks went toe-to-toe on the road against the Capitals. Washington triumphed easily in this one. The Penguins were looking to steal two against the Canucks. Vancouver posts the win thanks to a big offensive effort. The Devils had an on-ice collision with the Sabres. New Jersey tramples the opposition with a big offensive night. Don't go anywhere. We've got much more here on the show. Was there any volatility in the standings across the NHL tonight? Well, let's take a look at some of the final scores to find out. The Oilers had a tall order to fill as they tried to take two on the road against the Sharks. San Jose pummels the opposition with a strong offensive output. All right, here's a little more 4-1-1 on what went down in the NHL. The Golden Knights faced off with the Flyers. Philadelphia tops the opposition in a fun one. The Panthers were hoping to play spoiler against the Blues. St. Louis pounded their opponents into submission with a huge offensive effort. Lots more still to come, including the story in MMA, the hardwood, and more. Stay with us. Busy night of action on the ice. Let's take a look at some of the finals that are in from tonight. The Flyers were on the road to take on the Predators. Philadelphia took this one with a strong defensive effort in their own end. The Rangers took to the ice to lock up with the Jets. The New York Rangers toughed this one out, and they get the 2 points. The Capitals took on the Ducks. Washington tightened it up late in their own end and did enough to preserve the win. Don't even think about touching that dial, or Terry proves to be a little too much on this night. And coming into this one, can he hit 50? That's what we're wondering. Right there on the cut line, can they hit that 50-goal mark? That would be a fun storyline to track as we inch closer and closer to puck drop. Ray Ferraro will join me up in the broadcast booth in just a few minutes. We'll get his thoughts as we get ready. Well, let's take a look at how the standings were impacted with some of the final scores around the league tonight. The Sharks took to the road to match up with the Oilers. Edmonton turned it up in the skills comp. You know, when you look at the run that he has had over the course of his career, I mean, he's already built a pretty good resume to make a case for the Hall of Fame. Couple of Stanley Cups, has just been an absolute cornerstone for this franchise. But I also think he's not done yet, right? Like, I'm not ready to retire him just yet. I'm personally speaking, I'm wondering, does he still have enough for a third Stanley Cup? Can he win again? Can he take this team over the top one more time? I personally speaking, I think he has it in him. I think that there's still another run here in him and his ability But I'm going to turn this over to you. Phone lines are open now. We got a few people already jumping in here. What say you? Can they go the distance with him leading the charge again? Let's go to Danny on line 3. Hey, Danny. And they are ready to drop the puck here in OT. The Flames start the period off on the right note, winning the draw, and their man advantage unit gets going. Moves it quickly over to Brooks. Calgary's got the puck along the wall. Can't connect. San Jose's got the puck now. Looks to end it!
Whoa!
Scores! Good night! The Sharks needed overtime, but they come away with the victory here.
Just your head down and keep working. Now you get into the extra frame, you get your chance. You better not miss, and they didn't.
Welcome back, everyone. He's Ray, I'm James, and we are ready to kickstart this third period. Well, this has been an absolute blowout through the first two periods as we get underway here in the third. Ray Ferraro is between the benches at ice level. Ray, we've got 40 minutes played so far. How have you viewed things?
San Jose has been chasing this game and chasing the puck much of the first two periods. If they're going to get back in it, they've got to possess.
Lots of time left in this period. Los Angeles just absolutely putting the boots to them, leading 4-0. Here's a blast. Oh, off the iron.
San Jose's effort really has been fine throughout this game, but they're down a bunch.
They score!
This guy's a born leader. I mean, everything he does on the ice, he drags his team along with him. What an outstanding play to get on the board, and the bench is pumped. Every goal means one goal on the board, but some just mean a little more because the guy that scores it's one of your leaders. Everybody is up on their feet because they're pumped.
This is a player who knows how to lead by example, and what an example he just set there. His born leader zone ability got him one on the board, and his entire team is pumped up for him.
Moves it to Ovechkin. Forces the turnover in the defensive zone. Los Angeles plays it against the boards. Handles it again. Brooks moves it into the attacking end. And he takes a shot. Net is knocked off. We'll get a face-off here.
Toughest time of the year to score. Leading the league in playoff goals. He's been...
Some last-second communication with the D as centers get ready to drop the puck. The Sharks win it. Here he is in front. Can't connect. Settles things down and gets control of it once again. And player hauled down to the ice. Looks like we got a tripping penalty coming up here. To the low slot. Here he is in close. Play is stopped, and here's the official call.
I hated that, James. As soon as you make this play, you know your next stop is into the penalty box.
Time of the penalty, 55 seconds.
Hope everyone's enjoying the game here tonight. Another big face-off here on this power play. San Jose's got it in the defensive zone. Knocked away. Picked up along the wall by Ovechkin. Cutting to the front of the net. Kovalchuk's going to slow things down and opts for the whistle.
He's had a really good night. He's been on top of his game, and there's not been much that's given him trouble.
We're still in the early stages of this period, and we've got a 4-1 hockey game. San Jose's won the faceoff. Too much congestion blocks the shot. Los Angeles moves ahead with the puck. And that's knocked away. Takes it to the front. Scores! The captain comes through.
An extra charge goes through the team when he gets on.
San Jose's narrowed the gap here in the third, but still a long way to go, Ray.
James, this is still way down the road to even this game up. But if you get one, maybe you get another. Maybe they get nervous. Ovechkin's eyes are looking for three. He's got two in his back pocket. Dangerous player now.
Great reach with the poke check. Quick pass to Ovechkin. Takes a shot. That's gloved by Kovalchuk. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Teams are ready for the draw. The linesman about to drop the puck. Ovechkin's won the draw. Quick shot. Stones him with the blocker.
He's got vision to see the play in front of him, but what I like is his stop-up ability to be able to change direction while he's not going particularly fast. That's a real skill that he has.
Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. And they manage to clear it. Here's a chance behind the net. And he makes the save.
Kovalchuk's goaltending at one end and the offensive output at the other has made for a good night.
Fires one. Shuts him down. Well, that's got the puck in his own zone. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. The Sharks have it from their own end. Chance to reset here on the draw on this man advantage. Ovechkin's won the draw here in the offensive zone. And he comes up with it. Kovalchuk's going to hang on for a whistle here in the third.
Well, there's not much time left here as you get into the final 20 minutes. The game's close. A mistake now would be critical.
More than half the period left to play. LA's been the better club as they hold a 4-2 lead at this point. Cuts to the paint. Takes control of the puck. Big chest save as he gobbled that one up with the trapper. Ovechkin's looking to win this draw on this man advantage here. San Jose's got it, and they're on the attack. Passes right to the front, and they can't connect. From the back of the cage with the puck. Scores! And that's the hat trick!
To get it done on the road is a really special accomplishment. You're dealing with checkers, you're dealing with the line matchups, and it doesn't matter where you are. 3 is a great night. Every game it's the same thing with this guy. Work hard. Don't get any credit. Be talked about as a leader, but when you score, you see how happy everybody else is for him.
He skates away with the goal after using his zone ability to score, guys. We saw him do this earlier tonight, and it's really working for him.
Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. Here's a short pass to Ovechkin. Simple stop by Kovalchuk. There's the whistle as things will slow down here for a moment.
Always a good play. If you're not sure what's going on, freeze the puck.
Officials getting ready to drop the puck to get play back underway. San Jose's won the draw, and they'll go to work. Stopped by the goaltender. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period, the Sharks make their way back into the face-off circle, still in search of another goal. Play is whistled dead as the puck goes up and over. The Sharks win the draw. Fires away! Up to the challenge as he gets his pad on it. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Takes the feed. Stopped by the goaltender.
These are frustrating. You don't get many chances like this. I thought he made a good shot, but the goalie, an excellent stop, beats the shooter.
Ovechkin's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Great heads-up play to poke it away in the offensive end. The Kings slide it through center. Cohen's got it along the wing. Just bashes him against the boards.
Don't worry, James. You're safe up there. Down here, that sounded like a car crash.
And they won't connect on that one. The Kings take it across the blue line. Puts it on net. Oh, what a stop. Los Angeles plays it along the boards. Cuts to the front. Handles it along the blue line. Shoots it. Here's a backhander. Oh, what a stop as he gets a piece of it with his toe. Still lots of time left here in this frame. Los Angeles leads at 4-3. The Sharks win the faceoff. Takes that pass back at the point. And that goes off a player in front. Grabs the puck here inside the offensive end. Takes a shot. Gets a glove on it to make the save. And there's the whistle as he elects to slow things down a little.
A pretty good decision here with the play starting to break down in front of him.
Past the midway mark in this period. Los Angeles hanging on here. They lead it by 1. It's 4-3. There's another stop.
So good. A couple of quick stops keep the puck out.
Poked away in the offensive zone by Ovechkin. And he slides it quickly to Cohen.
Some guys shy away at this time. Others, James, they lock right in. That's when the game is most tight. When it's right on the line and everything that you do is under the microscope.
Can't find his man. Moves it over to Ponikarovsky. Barlow's got it along the boards. Puts it up front. Drives to the paint. Decides to think about it. Again, the denial by the goaltender.
Great stuff by the goaltender again. Back-to-back saves.
Teams are lined up, and we are ready to take this draw. San Jose's got it in the offensive zone. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Albert. The Sharks ready to go on the attack. And that somehow stayed out of the net. Gains the zone from the right. Skates to the crease. And puts it anywhere but the way he wanted it to go.
Most dangerous place on the ice, and he can't capitalize.
It's in the back of the net, but it's not going to count as the whistle goes before the puck went in. Ovechkin's won it. Quick feed to Barlow. Centering pass. He scores! They take the lead.
Well, it looked like this game was going to be even for the longest time because nobody seemed to have the upper hand. His energy's just relentless, and it goes right through the...
He's been so good tonight because of his zone ability, and there's another example of him using it to produce, guys.
The Sharks win the draw here in the neutral zone. Feeds it on over to Ovechkin. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Pass right in front with the stop.
Cover.
Receives the pass. Fires it into the offensive zone. San Jose's got a hold of it against the wall. Feeds it to Summers. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Los Angeles gets the puck near the boards. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. The Kings looking against the half wall. Quick feed to Leclerc. Sends a pass over. From one point man to another. Too much traffic in the lane. San Jose's got it in their own zone.
Skate.
He's got a step. Oh, what a stop!
Excellent stop here. He makes the save in a close game. You will always remember a big save at a big moment.
Spectacular. We got a stoppage as the puck sails over the glass. Here in the late goings of the period, the Sharks are holding on to a one-goal lead. It's 5-4. Ovechkin's won the draw here in the neutral zone. Moves the puck. Here's a chance. Oh, brings it off the outside of the iron. Thought he had the corner, but clearly not.
The Sharks are hit with a little bit of bad luck here. This is a really good shot. The puck hits the post, but they're still leading the game.
A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. The Sharks take possession off the faceoff. And here's a shot. From point blank. And he scores.
Oh, I don't think this is going to count, James. Look how quickly the official waved that off.
No time to think about that non-goal calls. We are ready to resume here. Takes the feed from his own end. Great reach with the poke check by Ovechkin. Down the right side and into the zone.
Ovechkin's got the puck now. He had the go-ahead goal earlier.
There it is. They score! Johnny on the spot. He tucks in the rebound. Center's gliding up to the face-off dots here. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Ovechkin's got it on the offensive end. Oh, so close, but just wide.
Great.
He scores again!
Yeah, what a night for him. You think after 3 you might let down? Not him. They keep coming.
Guys, he's been feeling it tonight, and he used his zone ability to make another great play. We saw him do this earlier in the game, and here he is again, skating away with the goal.
Moves it quickly. The Sharks take possession in the defensive end. Rek is setting up against the wall. Stays with it. From the slot, wrist shot, scores! Wow!
Man, you've said that a lot with this guy. It's like every time he gets on the ice, the puck ends up in the back of the net.
What a night.
He's been so good tonight, guys, because he's been able to use his zone ability to produce for his team, and there he is again with a goal on that play.
Slides the puck ahead to Rekas. Shot on net. Makes the save as that goes off the glove. I think it's a chance for a breather here as he hangs on and covers the puck up.
Who, for the players or for you?
Well, you know, I won't complain. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Slides it back to the blue line. He scores! And a big one from there!
That's a pretty critical goal in the playoffs here. It's his first ever. He's probably got about 2 seconds from the time that puck's delivered to find it. He can't see it, so he drops into the butterfly and hopes it hits him.
The Sharks have really been strutting their offensive prowess. Have you been impressed tonight?
I really have. They can put it on cruise control now. A large lead here in the third period.
The Kings take possession of the neutral zone. On the attack along the boards. And that's a great heads-up in the defensive zone to force the turnover. The Kings are on the attack. Poked away by Ovechkin. And mercifully down just seconds left in this one. The Sharks have it in the offensive zone. Denied that one.
But he came out and challenged him. Good save.
Trying to clear the puck. And they get it out. San Jose's got the puck behind the net. Nice pass. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Here he is, wristed on net. Oh, what a save in front.
Get it out of there.
And that's a great heads-up play in the offensive zone. And that's just out of reach. Here's a shot. Can't get it to go. 24 seconds to go. That pass doesn't go. Los Angeles takes hold of the puck. 16 seconds to go. And it is over. Ray, how many times have we talked about the closeout game being the hardest to win? They finally pulled that off.
Well, you knocked them out, and you know